Hello everyone, good morning, happy Friday. We are here, we have made it. So how is everybody? How has your week been? How's your June been? I am pumped for this month, honestly. Like, I am settled in, I'm where I'm supposed to be, and I just feel this contentment, even though it's different, even though it's a change. But, you know, we can find good in change and take that anxiety and put some excitement into our day or into our life. Or we can use that anxiety and that change as a weakening for us. So we really have to have our mindset on that. Alrighty, I'm going to go in. I have my espresso going. It smells so good. And I know sometimes it's not the greatest for us, but I am covered because I have my Cinnamon 500 Pure CBD. I am feeling great and very confident on that. I'm making my eggs. What do you guys make for breakfast? Are you an egg sandwich person or anything eggs? Because I feel that is just what my body needs in the morning. It's just a little bit of iron, and it could be because I am one that is a little anemic or on the anemic side. But I douse my eggs with a lot of seasonings. Hey, Velvet, good morning. Hey, Lisa. So I douse my eggs in a lot of seasonings. And herbs are so good for you. So I have some curry I'm adding. I've added some green onions and a little bit of pepper with some paprika, and I'm going to skip on the garlic today and just put, or garlic salt, and put some actual garlic in there. And while this is heating up a little bit, I'm sure it's ready, but I want to go in and I want to talk about what Jesus has to say to us. Hey, Kim! Oh, I love seeing you guys pop on. So we're going to go with my book first. This is just as like my life. I now have cable. And within the cable for Spectrum, at the end of like what we are able to watch, they have contemporary Christian music, which is really awesome because you get a kind of a variety of all kinds of Christian music, and you hear Lauren Daigle, which is my favorite, I'm sure you guys know. But there's also Mac Miller, there's like a whole bunch of different ones. I think that's his name, Mac Miller.
Mommy,
yes, baby?
I need you.
Can I do this real quick? I'm reading my books. Do you want to listen? Yeah? Okay, so June 7th, we're going in there. And it says, let me turn this all down so I don't get too behind. I don't want it to be too hot. Okay, it says, I am all around you like a cocoon of light. My presence with you is a promise, independent of your awareness of me. Many things can block this awareness, but the major culprit is worry. My children tend to accept worry as an inescapable fact of life. However, worry is a form of unbelief. Hi, Diane. It is an anathema to me. I don't know what that means. It is cut off. But I'm just taking that as it is against him to not believe. To worry is an unbelief. And that comes so naturally to us. So obviously he knows we're going to worry. It's a natural instinct for us, but he's telling us not to. He's saying that he's got us. And it says, who is in charge of your life? If it is you, then you have good reason to worry. But since I am in charge, worry is both unnecessary and counterproductive. When you start to feel anxiety about something, recollection, just retake that situation and give it to him. Back off a bit and redirecting your focus to me. I will either take care of you of the problem myself or show you how to handle it. In this world, you will have problems, but you need not lose sight of me. So that is so true. Whew, it is hot in here. I turned the fan off. I was freezing when I started this. Let me get my fan back on. Okay, and there's a lot of like words that are cut off and put onto the next one, and that makes me struggle. But in this, he's saying, if we sit here and we just look at it from our point of view and see our lives from what we expect and what we need, rather than knowing that God knows what we need and knows where our life is going to go and what is going to happen in our life, and he is going to show us how to deal with these situations, if we continue to just worry and take our focus off of him, it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be more of just a struggle. It can be life-threatening for us because you know how our minds get. You know where it can go. And the unexpected can happen. But with God, the unexpected, the impossible can still happen. So we just have to allow him to take control. Don't touch up here. It's hot, baby. I'm cooking. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am. I'm cooking my soul up right now, guys. Okay, so now we're going to go to the second book. This is the last little message I have until this evening. And it says, June 7th, apple of his eye. For he who touches you touches the apple of his eye. And it says, God's people have been defeated and expelled to a faraway land. Many thought God had abandoned them and sending them to exile. Many lost hope and gave up on the dream of being a called out people for God. Were they back to square one as when they were slaves in Egypt? But God did not forget them. After 70 years, he put in the minds of godless kings to send them back to the promised land and even pay for their returns and supplies to rebuild Jerusalem. The promises of God to Abraham had not ended. As the people would return from exile, the reestablished life in Jerusalem, they needed hope and encouragement. God viewed his people as deserving full protection. Why? Because they were precious to him. Do you need this protection today? Are you aware of the special place you hold in God's heart? Are you aware of his desires to protect you? And then it says, Father God, you are a good Father. Thank you for the place I have in your heart. By faith, I claim your protection for me today. And that goes out to so many of you. And if you are just hopping on, please hit the replay because I really think that this is something we all need to hear. We need to know how precious we are in God's eyes. We need to know that he is who guides us. He is who protects us. And although we may have things taken away from us that we so desire in our life or that we take as precious in our life, we cannot sit back and say, God, why did you do this to me? I know that this hurts. I understand that there is a lot in life that we have to handle and we don't know how to. And we don't know why God does what he does. But don't just think that this is God. This can be the devil trying to tear you down. Don't allow the devil to take you away. Don't allow your spirit to be demolished because of something that happens in your life. God warns us that we are going to lose things. We are going to go through illnesses. We are going to go through tough times. And he does not just protect us from everything and anything that life hands us. But you know what he does say? Is he says that he's going to guide us through that. And he's going to give us strength to get through it. And that is his will. His will is to never change. He is the same God before as he is now, and that he will be. So I know a lot of you are struggling. I know that I went through a struggle, but you know what? The biggest thing that I had in my heart was the faith that I have for Lord and how he is going to guide us and protect us. And you know what happened? Every day of my struggle, it became easier and easier knowing that God was guiding me where I needed to be. And let me tell you, my plan was not as good as his plan. So although it seemed kind of deceiving at first, and discouraging, I never gave up my faith in God because I knew that He was bringing me somewhere. And I want you guys to feel that same faith and hope in your heart, knowing that and peace in your heart, knowing that God has got you. So I love you all. Thank you for popping in, guys. If you are just popping in, again, please hit that replay. Oh my goodness, it was so needed. I always feel so good in my soul to be able to do this with you guys. Not only is he being able to talk to me, but I feel like with both of these, it's so crazy how they always are in sequence with each other, and they're two different books. But it is amazing. It always lifts up my soul and gives me such a great intention and great feeling for my day. So I hope that I was able to help you through something you were going through, or maybe even just brighten your day as well. And if you like this, feel free to share. I know that a lot of people can't really see my videos. I get like 2 videos a day. Yes, I comment on I talk to people all the time. So it's not that I'm not connecting, but if you guys would like to share it, go ahead. And all in all, I hope you have a beautiful Friday. I'm going to get me my eggs going. I'm going to get some garlic in here, have my espresso with my CBD because I don't want to feel gross after. And I'm glad that you needed this, girly. I wanted to get with you too because I love your makeup. I really do. I love the artistic person you have inside of you. So, anywho, have a great day, guys, and hopefully I will be on later to do my yoga and my evening message with you guys. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye.